Welcome everybody, Jack here from Ginger Bets, and this week I'm previewing the first FedEx Cup Playoff event, the St. Jude Invitational, taking place at TPC Southwind's course. Who will lift that trophy come Sunday evening? Well, in this video, I'm going to be breaking down the course, more importantly looking at the key skill sets required and bringing you my best outright selections, all exclusive to sportspub.com. If you're yet to register on the sportspub.com website, then can I encourage you, head over there straight after this video. There you'll find details on how to register for the full Ginger Bets Golf Betting Insights weekly package. This is one weekly package that's sure to save you time, it's sure to make you more informed, and right now it's pointing you in the direction of plenty of winners. So head over to sportspub.com. Take a look, all the details are on the site. There's an incredible offer right now, one not to be missed out on. Over the past 6 weeks, we've had winners at 80 to 1, 28 to 1, 20 to 1, 50 to 1, with other bets placed in the top 20, 3-ball action, winners galore, loads of profit to help you make more money on your golf betting. So head over to sportspub.com. But in this video, it's a breakdown of that course, those key skill sets required, and those all-important outright selections. Well, the course itself this week is a par 70. It's a traditional layout at TPC Southwind's course. 2 par 5s for a par 70, 4 par 3s, and the rest made up of challenging par 4s. It's a difficult course this week. Tight fairways, difficult greens to hit, backed up by the fact that only 65% of players hit the greens in regulation this week. It's a proper test of every part of the golf game, off the tee, approach play, and in and around those greens, and that's not getting away from the fact that these undulating and super fast putting surfaces are going to cause the players plenty of problems. I'm expecting a winning score this week of circa 15-16 under par, mid-teens. It won't get as low as it has done over the past few weeks. This is a proper test of golf on an exquisite golf course, one that the players look forward to, and you and me, as fans alike, should do too. So let's have a look at those key skill sets that are going to be required this week. Well, all the data and the player quotes tell us that driving accuracy of key importance this week. You've got to play this course from the fairways, so that's the first thing that I want to look at. Players that gain strokes consistently off the tee and those that gain plenty of fairways over their competitors. I then want to look at approach play in general, and I want to dial into some key areas, and that being 150 to 200 yards, and the reason being that circa 45% of all second shots will come from that range this week. It's a course that demands real good mid to long iron game, and I want players on side that have demonstrated that with 5, 6, or should I say 5, 6, 6, 5, 4 iron in hand, they've got the ability to hit it close time and time again. The greens here are really small in nature, circa 4,300 yards of square footage combined in the whole of the green surfaces, which means that the players miss them 30 to 5% of the time on average. Therefore, we're going to need to get up and down. So I want to look at strokes gained around the green and scrambling performance as a key attribute this week. And to top it off, last but certainly not least, we want players on side that are rolling their rock well and have got proven putting performance on the Bermuda grass putting surfaces that the players face this week. So to recap, we want players that gain strokes off the tee, that hit plenty of fairways, that have got their mid to long irons dialed in right now, that are hitting it close time and time again, and have got their putting stroke firing, paying particular attention to the Bermuda grass putting surfaces. So that's the course. That's the key skill sets that I believe are going to be required. Where does that lead us? Well, let me reveal my best outright selections for this week's event. Well, first off, this is a player that I can't avoid at the prices. He's often been 8 to 1, 10 to 1, and a maximum 12 to 1 throughout the 2022 calendar year. His downturn in form is one of the reasons behind his odds drifting to 20 to 1 this week with BetMGM. But at those odds, I really cannot ignore him. Jon Rahm will be my pick at number 1 this week to headline the portfolio. 20 to 1 BetMGM. Let me quickly tell you why. He's one of the best tee to green players in the world, but it's his off the tee game that's still elite. He ranks first over the last 24 rounds for strokes gained off the tee, and we know that that's a real important factor this week. He's also hitting plenty of greens in regulation. His approach play might be as dialed in as it has been at previous points in his career, but he still ranks 8th in green in regulations gained over the last 24 rounds on tour. So it shows us that his driving game's on song. His iron play isn't all that far off. If he can roll his rock well this week, then he's bound to go better than his odds suggest. And at 20-1, he's just too big a price to ignore. BetMGM's the place to go and get it, and he will headline the portfolio. Second up is a player that arrives here with a major championship under his belt in 2022 in the most consistent form of his career. He's got the most confidence he's ever had in his game right now, and he'll be relishing taking on the world's best this week. He's proven at the track with 2 top 10 finishes previously. He ranks in the top 10 for tee to green performance, GRI gained and short game over the last 24 rounds on tour. Matthew Fitzpatrick, 22-1, will be my second selection of the week. Third selection of the week, another player that's proven that he's got a liking for this course. He was second here last year in 2021. If he can continue the form that he's shown in 2022, then he's bound to have an outstanding chance this week. He's a better golfer now than he has been at any point in his career, more consistent, more refined, and got better shots in his locker. He's an elite level driver of the ball, but it's his approach play that really excites me this week. He dominates from 125 to 200 yards. His proximity stats rank in the top 20% on the PGA Tour, and he's one of the best putters in the whole of this field, especially on the Bermuda grass putting surfaces that he faces this week. At 28-1 with BetMGM, Sam Burns will be the third selection of the week. And the fourth selection of the week is another major champion who I believe's got an outstanding chance. He's a great ball striker, an underrated tee to green player with an elite level short game. He's going to go close this week. His approach play has been in the top 20 on the PGA Tour for the last 50 rounds and the last 24 rounds. His proximity stats from 150 yards to 200 yards are in the top 20% on the PGA Tour. He moves the ball well both ways with iron in hand, should I say, and off the tee box. And everything we read from the player quotes who historically have played here tell us that that's of key importance. At 33-1 on his favourite putting surfaces, I believe that Shane Lowry's got an outstanding chance of being successful this week. He will round out the portfolio at 33-1. So to recap, it's Jon Rahm at the top of the shop, followed by Matt Fitzpatrick at 22-1 with BetMGM, 28-1 Sam Burns, and last but certainly not least, to round out the portfolio will be Shane Lowry, 33-1 with BetMGM. Good luck with all your selections this week. Thank you very much for listening. And before I leave you, may encourage you, head over to sportspub.com and check out the full Ginger Bets Golf Betting Insights weekly package. Sure to save you time, sure to make you more informed, and sure to give you an edge over the bookmakers. Good luck and bye from me.